Yeah, they can't enter. Okay. So you record, talk a little bit about yourself, what you do, where you come from. So others who are not in this, who are not in this space, they will know about you as well. Go ahead, Trina.
My name is Trina Teo, and I'm an HR advisor to CEOs, and I'm also looking at being an HR architect to help design the way people do their work, and help CEOs manage their teams, and especially because of COVID-19 and the way work is being redesigned. We are all working from home, and I think a lot of people who are used to working in the offices are not sure how to conduct this new way of life. And so being a HRpreneur and having my own HR consultancy, I have also worked in companies before and transited over to being self-employed, unemployed, freelance. So I understand what are the challenges of working from home, and also being in a role that may not always require me to work in the office. So I hope that I'm able to learn from all of you as a community, and also to build a Living Forward community, which is a new coaching program that I'm putting together. But I'm really here because I met Murshidah, and I really wanted to learn from her and the team here how this community works, what the SOPs and the takeaways, and also how I can contribute and also help all of you do up a life plan. Yeah, so here I am.
Thank you so much, Rina. Welcome, welcome into the room. Okay, Joanna and Samantha, are you all there? Can you introduce yourself as well, what you do and where you're from? Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Sorry, my camera is having a bit of technical difficulties right now.
Okay, no worries.
But I can just share. So hi everyone, I'm Samantha, and me and my mom we actually set up our own company to do lifestyle and to do travel. It's something very new to us. We just it's the first time starting up our own company, and so we were actually introduced to this coaching and training by Murshidah and Zeal. So we've known them for a very, very long time since I was a kid.
Yes.
So like yeah, we were always thinking about how to move forward as a company, and how do we go about telling people about us, you know, and sharing about us. Because what we do is not I mean, as of this moment, is not very because we do travel as well. So at this moment, when people hear travel, they tend to shy away from the topic. They get very scared, you know. So they're not very open towards it, towards travel and towards what we do. So I think by being in this, it will help me and my mom to move forward as a company, and be able to package and brand ourselves in the right way, you know. And we also we will also have a community that that will support us and everything, which I think is very nice. And what we want to do going forward is to become a conscious business. You know, we want to do things to help people, and we want to create a good social impact on the economy, on the environment, so on and so forth. So yeah, we're really glad to be here.
Yay! Thank you, Samantha. Yes, yes. Looking forward to talking to you tomorrow. Okay, now we want to invite
Yes,
Nurul.
yes, tomorrow.
Yes. Nurul, are you on? Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi. Good morning, everyone. Okay, my name is Nurul from HSC Solutions. So actually, I'm doing the SOP for my client, for my business, helping them to ensure that they are sustained in the business. And then actually, I engage with Murshidah as my coach to help me to ensure my business also to be sustained. To be a branding. So yes, thank you, Murshidah.
Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Aslina.
Yes, Aslina.
welcome to this call. Assalamualaikum. Can you share a little bit about yourself, what you do, where you're from? Are you there? Is your microphone working?
Not okay.
All right. If not, you raise your hand when you are ready. Yuna, can you? Hi, welcome. Assalamualaikum, Yuna, and can you introduce yourself and what you do? What's up with you? Where you're from?
Hold on, please. I shall adjust the background.
Yeah.
Hello, hi. I'm Yuna.
Hello.
It's a long time not join your meeting. Alhamdulillah, today I got the opportunity to be with you
Welcome.
today. Okay, Jaya. Currently I'm running a business in the kids education, and Alhamdulillah, we just refined our module to suit the new norm post COVID.
Yeah.
And Alhamdulillah, progress is that our business model has been validated by the experts, and we are about to launch the online class, online offerings for the kindi operators. We would like to help them on how to earn income, how to run their school in a new way. And not just a physical school, having physical school here in their schools, but they can offer online class to the parents, so they can reach more parents, not just based on their locality. So that's what we offer to the kindi operators, and our focus are homeschoolers actually. So Alhamdulillah, despite of the challenge of COVID-19, we found new way of doing things, and we found that the platform, internet platform, as our coach always advised us, Murshidah and Zeal, optimize the platform.
Yeah.
That's what the main thinking process that we do throughout this 1 month. We really brainstorm with the mind at the back how to maximize, optimize the platforms. Yes, at the beginning we didn't have any idea at all how to do it because of all these whiles. Kindergartens run traditionally, must have school, and online is not accepted well. So Alhamdulillah, currently we found the ways. Thank you very much. Anything else? That's my business. My business is in the kids education.
Yes, I'm looking forward to our next coaching call. I want to hear all the details, how to get you to the goal of how much you want to make this year. What is it?
Yes.
You want to declare?
We are still in the focus for November.
How much are you aiming for?
20,000 per month for each of our members in the company.
Okay. Yes.
For the company itself, about 100,000 per month.
Per month, yeah. The company's goal is 1. Is it still 1 million?
Yes, still 1 million
yes.
in 2020.
We go, yay! 1 million, all while being pregnant and having more babies. Yay! You can still do it, right? Yeah. You can still do it. We understand, you've been off for a while because you're going through your pregnancy, but no excuses. Just go in and keep growing with that goal in mind. 1 million. Yeah. Okay. Let's.
Yes, this is very important in this community, and this community really supports me in that challenge for 2 months. That I have a very crucial times where it's about my blood is about just hidup and mati. I would say that I can't wait. I can't thinking everything until doctor diagnose what are the issues, and now can manage. But throughout the times, I follow your meetings offline. It's really giving me the strength. That's why we must in this community. I think that I cannot be like today if I'm alone.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that we can see. Okay, we'll be sharing more about this power of communities and how we can build it even better. And Assalamualaikum. I'm sorry, my mic is not working. Okay, thank you so much. But Azlina, you're welcome to type in and introduce yourself in the chat. Okay, we'll be looking at the chat. Yeah, while we go through the presentations. So as long as you have any questions along the way, or you want to raise your hand to do some sharing, we'll find a time to stop and slot it in to answer your questions and also to give you some airtime on some sharing. Okay, so let's begin. Yeah, let's do the screen sharing on our Live a Legacy. Okay, welcome. I think, can you minimize this? Yeah, but we can see if anybody has a question in the chat, the chat box will open. Okay. Okay, so this is where I believe people like Yuna, who has been with us since last year, Noraisha, if she's able to come in this morning, they have been with us right from last year in September. When we won the Brands for Good award, a couple of people in our community currently were the pioneer teams who were with us, and we are very grateful for that. So we'll share about how Leave a Legacy has transited, but the intention is basically the same. Okay. So Zeal and I have been running our business for the last I would say 15 years or so, 15 years or so, doing corporate training. There were ups and downs, and a few things that we noticed, that we wanted to make it more sustainable in our business. So our model, perhaps it may not be 100% found in textbooks, but it is tried and tested over the last 10 years. And we found the last 3 or 4 years, I think the last 4 years was sustainable. That was when we started winning awards. When we didn't ask for awards, but we were just doing our stuff as usual. And then people gave us awards. And that meant a lot to us, because it shows that we are being recognized for the work that we are doing, and it has been successful.
One of the things that we had our turning point in our business, where before this we were doing the normal traditional business or doing training, is very offline based, very physical based. We do training, and then we started doing a bit of charity work on the side. Like every weekend, we used to go to orphanage. Then after that, we went to feed the homeless, and then we did some water pump projects in Cambodia. So our turning point was when we did program for sex workers in 2006. 2014, if I'm not mistaken. 14. So what happened was, I had a turning point. We had a turning point at that time when we did, for the sex worker, we did a intervention session where we shared about what are the challenges that they face. And there's one lady that's 60 plus years old, shared about her challenges, but where she tried to get help from her family members, from her friends, everybody rejected because of her trait that she's in. So I was so emotional because it was about my late mother's age at that time. And then for days and days, I was crying. I said, how can we? I was thinking about how can I allow, or how can we as a community allow an elderly lady who wants to get out of this trait, but they can't get out. So, and that's why I was praying and I was reflecting, what can I do, to get to help these people. And that's when I actually got a friend introduced me to the concept of social enterprise, and from the social enterprise, that's when we started our company called Love and Respect Transformation, where we focus a lot on not just giving food, because when we give food, people cannot get out of the poverty. So we focus on long-term education, mentorship, skill-based training. Then they actually can use whatever knowledge they have learned to get out of whatever challenges they have. So we really put our values on compassion, sincerity, love, and respect. So let me just share about this story. This story is about, you see the picture here about a boy and the two parents. This is boy, he's hearing impaired, and his sister also hearing impaired. They're all both from Yemen. They were economic refugees from Saudi. They had to run to Malaysia because they couldn't afford the lifestyle in Saudi. So because they were financially challenged, they couldn't fix the child's hearing aid. For more than 5 years, the child couldn't hear anything. So this is the scene you see. We managed to raise funds to fix their hearing aid, which was about 12,000 ringgit. And this is the first time the father and mother can hear the father and mother in about 5 years. So it was very emotional. You can see us in the background. We were crying, the parents was crying. So this is what we do. We focus a lot on helping people who are marginalized, who don't have that the opportunity to get out. For that, we use whatever resources, whatever knowledge we have to help them to get out. And we will use our community as well to help them as well.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. So we have a One Help One model. For a couple of years, we've been trying and testing. Like, we do make money, then we do charity on the side. And that's when Zeal was mentioning just now, like we give food to the homeless very often at that time. Back almost 10 years ago, go visit orphanages and give food and all that. And then there was a time when one of the street sex workers, she's 17 years old, she's pregnant. She was pregnant, and then we gave food to her, gave her words of motivation. And then after that, she went away. Then a few months later, her baby was born. Oh, cute baby, cute baby. We give food, and then after that, again, few years later, the child was a toddler. Came to us, auntie, nak makan, and then one food. So and the mother was looking so proudly at the child. So I was like, are we helping them, or are we sustaining this kind of life where they have no one, but they just depend on people to give them food or give them money and stuff like that, and through that kind of work that they are in, which they don't even like anyway. So I said, we are not helping them. I work with corporates, doing all the mindset work teams, culture, what's that, instilling love and respect into the culture and all that. But I'm not teaching this to the homeless, the refugees, those people who are marginalized. I feel good giving them food, but after that, then what, right? So I said, that's when I started to focus at Zeal, and I started to focus organizing more training programs for these people. So how we've been doing it for the last couple of years is the money that we earn, part of it goes to training also on for refugees. And one of them is this boy that we discovered, Hassan. One of these days, I'd like to invite him to our platform just to share about how his growth has been the last 5 years. He was a Syrian refugee. When he was young, he was 12 years old, right? He came to Malaysia when he was 12. So when he was around 11, going to be 12, they were playing at the playground with his cousins and friends. In Syria. And then after there was a bomb, and everybody kind of blacked out. And then when Hassan woke up, every one of his friends and cousins died. He was the only survivor. And his father took him to the airport and all that. He was saying that he remembered the streets were all covered in blood when the father was like rallying all the family members to come into the car and go to the airport and just sit there.
To make sanctions that you cannot get out of the country.
So they were rushing. So they were rushing to the airport just to wait by the airport to get on a flight. And they went to Malaysia because Malaysia doesn't need a visa for you to get in at that time. So that's how they got in. But he has the Jekyll and Hyde kind of mindset at that time. He can be very happy one time, and the next time suicidal and all that. So I told Zeal, I said, hey, I think we better sponsor him into our program. And Zeal also runs a communication skills workshop. So we said, get him into the communication skills, accelerated learning skills workshop. Because he gives a lot of talks, just make it more structured.
His dream is to become a teacher and a
speaker. He wants, and his bigger goal is go back to Syria and become Minister of Education. So we hope and praise, because now he is in university. And the amazing thing is after this, because I taught him how to release. We do EFT work, we do releasing work. So they came to our house and we were teaching him all the things on how to release stress, trauma, and all those things. And then after that, he continued and made his
own volunteer
network grow. And then about a month after that, he started language classes and with us, English, Malay, French. So we were teaching languages to the refugees so that they can integrate better into the society.
So now his organization, like if they have any medical emergencies among the refugees, they have to go to a hospital, they have to pay very high amount of bills, like 20,000-30,000. He and his team can raise that fund in just a matter of few days. That's how he structured himself. He actually has helped a lot, hundreds, if not thousands of refugees.
Yes, lots. At least 300 cases have gone out.
And because of that, he was featured in media a lot, And he became a thing that we're proud of him the most. He became a TEDx speaker. Not easy to go in, but he managed to become this is his hometown, all in
Syria. This is Aleppo, the south Aleppo. So he became a TEDx speaker. And what we notice is when people tap into their power, right, they can do amazing things. And it's just also requiring a supportive community. And at that time we welcome him into our community. We encourage him to set up a positive community, because I was in his community at one time and it was so negative, all the WhatsApp and don't know what was in that WhatsApp group. So I told him, you gotta put the SOPs, you have to put in the structures.
We
So
actually mentored him.
we mentored him, and now he is like, he's we just let him go lah. He's very good already.
One of the things that I noticed why Hassan is so successful, because one thing, he's very coachable and teachable. It means whatever we share him, he will not go against. He will just apply it and no excuses. Just apply it one by one, and he get results. And the thing is, Hassan is very giving.
Yes.
When we did the first few years of doing refugee work, we went to visit house to house, and we actually, Hassan became our guide because he can translate. He became our guide, and then at times we want to give him money because of his helping us. We know his family is in hardship, but he said, I don't want to accept the money because there's a lot of other poor people who need money, and he didn't even take the money, even though we know he needed it. So that's why he's getting a lot of opportunities now in his life.
Yes, wonderful. Okay, so last year in November, one of our turning points to why we want to expedite this program was we were in Arizona. Okay, so last year, basically Zeal and I, we've had years of experience, but we don't like credit ourselves enough, I think, So when we were there, Les Brown was one of the trainers, and okay, Zeal and Les Brown on stage. There were hundreds of people in Arizona last year, but out of those hundreds, Zeal was called by Les Brown personally to go on stage and dance with him and hug him. The only person. So we were, and it was very strategic also, because even before we went we went to Arizona, we were very visible. We knew how to get ourselves into the door and get ourselves visible. And out of all the hundreds of people from all over America, mostly North America, right? I think we were the only Asians there. He called Zeal out.
They were asking me, like, what's your secret? Like, how we are so jealous? How come you're the only one that he called out? So I was telling them the backstory to it was not a few days or a few months. It was actually 20 years back, where I actually was in a lot of challenges, and I heard Les Brown's tapes. I keep on repeating his tapes. His story was homeless, and I also was homeless once upon a time. So with his steps, I was able to get out of my homelessness and my challenges. And at that time, I made a prayer. I said, one day I want to meet Les Brown, I want to hug him, I want to tell him I love him, and I want to learn from him. So then 20 years later, because I didn't put a timeline to it, if I knew I would have done it earlier, but I didn't put time, so it became 20 years. But when I met him, it was exactly as how I visualized it. I was hugging him, I was dancing with him, I was telling him I love him. So actually, it's a very powerful process of manifestation that we also teach in our programs.
So one of the things that we learned in this training was that every one of us has a story. Every one of us has our own set of experience that can be of value to someone else. Someone is willing to pay you money to learn from you because of something that was from your life experience, from your own story. And that means there's no competition even, and everyone is good enough, right? So from then on, we were saying we've got years of this experience doing this particular area of our work and connecting people, because we are very good connectors. We've referred people where they make joint ventures, they make business deals. And we also notice this about ourselves as business owners, the shiny object syndrome, where anything new, hot market or whatever, they leave all about themselves and move on to something that is the shiny object syndrome. And that was what we were like also. So we were saying, look, we've got to coach entrepreneurs, business owners, that they have their years of their own experience. And that is a knowledge that can be packaged, that could be sold. That is what their own target market, their tribe, their own communities would want to learn and be guided by them. Okay, so we found that out, and we started pivoting at that point. That was before even the COVID. We started reworking. We built the Live a Legacy. We aligned people in our community, because at that time we were all also disintegrated. There was no unity. We were all disintegrated, and then
some challenges of
wrong partners and all that kind of thing. People got distracted. So we aligned everyone back and bringing it back to this current platform, which is the main intention. All right. And what we noticed also more recently, right? Entrepreneurs, they have that shiny object syndrome. They always think they are not good enough. So they always like they learn from different, I mean, they try to sell other things that is sometimes not even relevant for them. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what we mentioned just now. And the other thing about the businesses that we notice that failed in COVID-19 era is that they're mainly large businesses, or they're small businesses where they cannot sustain either their financial cash flows, or they are not fast enough to pivot. They don't quickly like change, okay, drastic, let's do this instead, let's work it this way, let's get online, let's do this, like set a timeline. You know, like Zeal said, he met Les Brown. It actually took him 20 years because there was no deadline.
I just said I wanted to, but they put a timeline to see it. But knowing that now, everything we put
deadline. Yeah, timeline, deadline. And I also remember, I think some of you know my story. I came to Kuala Lumpur, I only had RM2, right? But because we were gonna get kicked out by the landlord, we were only given 2 weeks left. So within that 2 weeks, I set a deadline, got 20,000, right? So that's why in our community, I always encourage you, put like a no excuses policy, 30 days to 90 days, earn a regular 5K months for yourself, all right? So because there will be, you need the money, you want to use it for good, you want to grow your business. And this is what's happening right now. Reality is, in Malaysia, there are a lot of big businesses, including big publications, stores, they are closing down. Big hotels, known hotels, our some of the hotels that we've stayed in Penang, Gurney, you know, this like there was so much history, right? With our daughter growing up, also we go there for holidays and all that.
Actually, it's quite painful when we see all these because we have emotional attachment to it because we have been there, we have stayed in the hotels, you know.
And worse is, in front of my house, there are a lot of cafes, one by one, closing down. And we know the owners, we go and visit them before, you know, buying coffee, cakes and all that. And then after the next few days, we don't see them anymore. The next few months also, they don't see them. So it's even more now that we see during this pandemic, So, all right. Okay. This is something that I saw in today online, because this is my friend. He is one of those people, home-based business issue in Singapore, right? Home-based business issue. A lot of home-based businesses cannot operate at the lockdown time. And person like him, right?
He buys a lot of cookies, like all these Raya, for Raya cookies from Malaysia to bring to Singapore to sell it, right? But because of COVID, he cannot sell it, so he stuck with all these products.
Yeah, and then somehow the news picked up his story, but he managed to get connected to this person who has a vending machine, right? They have vending machine, so they are at the process of getting all of these home-based businesses to put inside their vending machine. So at least there is movement. The food will not be thrown away, all those cakes and all that.
This lady, Amanda, she's very smart. She saw the COVID times, what is the challenges of people, and she actually pivoted her business to cater to this group of people. So that's also what we can do. When we see an opportunity or we see a problem that people face, we can be a service provider to these people, and that's another way that we can earn our income as well. It's not like we are taking advantage of them. We are providing solutions for them.
So that's the thing. Whenever there are problems that you see happening, there's always problems, you know, or whether it's a disaster, like that time was the bushfire, all these things coming to September 11, all these things, right? I used to be one of those people where during SARS, I was not pivoting fast enough, right? I had an events company back then. And then I lost a lot of money. I was $150,000 in debt. It was a very, very, I don't even want to go there. You know, having money is more fun than having no money, you know, so it was a painful experience. So when COVID-19 came, it was like, oh, I was very familiar with that SARS era. So immediately I started to apply and pivot. And I told the people in our community also to do it as fast as possible. Don't wait, don't analyze, even though it may not look so bad at that point in time. So what I also notice when I coach employees who want to go to become a business owner, or certain employees who's they run businesses, not employees, certain business owners, they've been running their business in a certain way and making money, but they have a challenge when it comes to like changes. Right now there is it's already disruption. Not say we are in the process of disruptive economy and all that. It's already disrupted, right? So this is the time where all of this has to expedite your mindset, especially. And Trina, you was there yesterday with Charlie, right? During Future Up. Trina attended the same training I did on Future Up seminar. where we're talking about the future trends of the economy right now. One of the things that can every person you need is that growth mindset. Once you have that fixed mindset, you are going to be stuck or fail, right? So you, especially in this time, you've got no time for fixed mindset. You have to have that growth mindset, right? Also, all this fixed mindset results in all of this: fear of changes, fear of visibility, don't know how to market themselves, and then also they don't know where they can source income or create income. You know, when I was in Malaysia with only 2 ringgit, right? I look at what I already have. At that time, I had database. That database brought me 20,000, right? So for all of you, what do you already have that can be utilized, can be rolled, that can be sold, that can be exchanged for something of value to someone else, all right? So that's why during our coaching, we always look at all corners. What is it that you did before? What do you have? And all that kind of thing to be able to come up with a package that your people will want, all right? And you also need proper systems and structures, yeah? And honestly, right now, we have started building that systems and structures, and we are always fine-tuning our systems and structures because this platform, we are expediting as well, right?
To start in July, but because of COVID, we decided to, okay, let's help as many people. Let's start as soon as possible. So we started exactly when COVID started, we started pivoting and starting to put the systems in place, even though it's not perfect yet, but we still fine tune it and make it better as we go along the way.
Yes. This one, what Zeal is talking about is our online platform. We started the idea of Leave a Legacy sometime back already, but more coaching the entrepreneurs. So now the online platform is ready. Very, very soon, we're gonna start doing training on how to do this online platform as well. Okay. So main challenges of businesses is growing internationally, getting connected, getting the right partners, because we have gone through all that.
Made so many mistakes.
So many mistakes.
Now we can teach others so they don't go to make the same mistakes as well.
And then also businesses, they don't have enough funds also to scale up. Sometimes they don't know. So that's why we started this Leave a Legacy Conscious Business Community platform, where we connect conscious businesses with each other, coach them to get to that growth, the level of growth. I put 5,000 to 20,000 US dollars within 30 to 90 days. But some people, they may take a little bit longer. Maybe their reality is ringgit instead of US. But I will say, don't go ringgit, don't go rupees, don't go rupiah or any other currency, because when you buy softwares, everything is in US dollars, right? So focus on a minimum of 5,000 US dollars within 30 to 90 days, right? And go for it through your packages. So our goal is to connect people, because we believe connections help to create more abundance.
But not just to connect people, but it's to connect people who want to do good. Because in the past, we went to a lot of networking events, community where it's a lot of hard selling. People tend to shove their product in your face, you know, and then it's like you get turned off immediately, and then the people, it's all about them. They don't want to hear about what you have to offer. So it's very one way. So they decided, no, we cannot follow this model of very old kind of model. We want to focus on a model where in a community, everybody supports each other. We're sharing resources, sharing knowledge, and we all support each other to promote each other. But all of us have one thing common. All of us want to do good. We want to create some sort of social impact, whether it's our own or helping others to create with their social impact.
And you know, also I realized this, when you build a community, this is like your own community, your own tribe. You build it. One of the SOPs that you can instill in that is no hard selling within the community. That means if people want to buy it out of their own free will, but you don't sell to each other, because I notice when there is a community where people are hard selling one another, nothing grows. People are always in that hunting.
People are scared to go in.
And then they're always hunting one another. They don't want to work together, because it's like the one person has an agenda to make sure another person buys from them, that sort of thing. So it is not, a community is a supportive environment to grow each other's businesses and incomes and livelihoods, instead of forcing each other to buy, right? And this is a certain value that you must also instill inside your own communities when you build. Okay, so why we started Leave a Legacy is not only connecting conscious businesses together, and it's also to mentor and support business to grow and get visibility both offline and online.
What we found out was at the beginning, our intention was to help business to do create social impact, not just to coach and mentor, because we have done it a number of years and we have created success. But then when we found out, when we started mentoring them, like these entrepreneurs, we feel like they are struggling in their own business. They cannot even market their own products. They are struggling with their cash flow.
Yeah.
So then that's why we decided we cannot just do the mentoring for social. We must also help them to grow their business.
Yeah.
And the more money they make, profits they make, the more they can channel towards social.
Yeah.
If they cannot even, they are still struggling themselves. They cannot even create impact even to their own community or their own family, right?
Yeah. So what we do is we make sure the conscious business owner makes money, and then that's when what I notice also, it is a lot of mindset work. It is besides systems and structure. But I believe more mindset, the belief. Yeah, because a lot of good-hearted, conscious business people, they start their business because they want to help others. They also carry some old mindset from NGO days or the charity days, or the non-profit days, which is they want to give, but they don't know how to create money. They want to keep, and they keep depending on donations. They have to. Their main source of helping is coming from donations. And after a while, they get donors fatigue. So it's very sad place to be in. Don't get donors fatigue, because when we want to help people, we must help with the goodness of our heart, not like ayo, so heavy lah this
we
thing.
must be a full tank ourselves. We must be happy, and then only we can help others. If we are empty and we are very angry, then we will not be able to help others.
Yes. So always your full tank first, and then help others. So Live a Legacy platform is this. It's a community to connect, mentor, and create visibility for conscious businesses, online, offline, and online. All right. So we want to grow profits with a purpose. So for whatever your business is, we are not telling you must do my business, you must do this business. We want you to do your business, make it successful, and at least leave a good impact to number one, the people, the society, and the economy. Make sure that you are not doing a business where you are using children from poor countries and make them poorer,
products that harm the environment,
harm environment, all those things, and then destroy environment, also destroy people's skin. So this, we want it to be a ethical business, the people in our platform at least, and within the platform itself, we have another one on feminine leadership. Feminine leadership is actually part of our women development growth activities, where we coach women with mindset and also empowerment for them to lead their own communities. And I found that why I set up a separate one for women, because women have a different set of problems, because they have motherhood lah, they have sometimes spouse lah, and then a lot of them, because their husband don't let them lah, all kinds of things. So it is a space of something that needs to be healed, and then after that empowered to move forward to. So this mainly started with us, but
okay, before you go there, I just want to share a bit. I don't want to go into what we are doing, but it's just that, just to share with you, we actually went to a lot of self-development and personal development to get to where we are. Like even though when we got married, you had no money, we were broke, we had spent a lot of money on our wedding, but we actually found the money to attend a workshop called Money and You. It's about financial literacy, financial mindset, and it was on a honeymoon. So can you imagine, like for us, and ever since then we started development together as a partner, as a husband and wife, and we built our company together on and personal development. That's why we managed to overcome all the challenges that we face. If we know the challenge we face, we can create a novel based on our challenges, but because of personal development and our faith in our creator, we're able to get out of whatever challenges that we face.
And choose the right partner, your JV partner, your spouse, your partner in life is your JV partner also lah,
So very important.
Very important. And then if you're already married, next time come in together. So that's why when like this platform that we do, we have one membership. I mean, it is a paid membership to come into our platform, but we give it for 2 people, preferably your spouse. But if you don't have a spouse, you can be your co-founder, your business partner to come in and do it together with you. Or a mother and child. Or a mother and daughter. Okay, so these are the amazing people. Yuna is in there, Noraisha is in there, and these are people who have been supporting us right from the beginning, and we acknowledge them for supporting us right on this initial journey that we started, which is now taking off already. And yeah, when people come in into Leave a Legacy, this is what we offer, right?
Our goal is to become a one-stop center for business to grow. You know, like even though like for us as a community, we don't provide the service, but people in our community can provide the service. They become a service provider, so they can actually help. For example, if we're not good one area like digital marketing, we have somebody in our team that can do that. So instead of us trying to do everything, we leverage shared resources and knowledge for people to come, and we also promote them as well.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the goal of the community, right?
Yeah.
So our community here is when they join the community, these are the areas that we help them with. Got somebody, sorry,
okay.
Riza, we didn't see. Okay. Yeah, somebody's trying to get into the room also. Sorry. Okay, all right. So when they come into our community, this is the areas that we want to help them with: connections, business connections, social impact creation, business growth, women empowerment, personal development. But the first thing when they come in, we want them to book a jumpstart call and do the welcome packet and create some cash within 30 days through a package. And that's what we want our people to do. So
I also want to also acknowledge Yuna for, she's the one who she started with us early, and she actually helped create this ecosystem for us as well.
Yeah,
we brainstormed the ideas, and then we actually managed to come up with all these ideas with Yuna's help, and her team.
Yeah, Yuna did this work. The one before also did this. Yep. There. There Yuna. Clap hand. Okay, so Yuna, I'm glad that she's here because I want to acknowledge her. The slides that you saw before was actually her work, and her team's work, and that's where community comes in, where we support one another. And Yuna, maybe I'll just get Yuna to do a little bit of sharing, right? When we first met her, there was a membership, right? But of course, at that time, she was doing a business model. That was a little bit, and Yuna, honestly, I have to share this. When you told me at that time, oh, I can only pay on the 15th of the month, and I'm thinking, 15? Why do business owners have to wait for 15th of the month or 30th of the month? As a business owner, every day should be paid, right?
Every day should be paid.
Every day should be payday. And then unless you want to say, okay, I want to organize my cash flow, and then okay, give me this date. But it's not like, oh, I'm going to get paid on the 15th. That is being an employee. But I was like, okay. Then I didn't understand much at that time. So after that, said, okay, somehow Yuna made it happen. She got a no excuses policy. She put in deposit and then booked a jumpstart call. And then I said, okay lah, maybe 30 days later, then she will pay the balance lah. Then she messaged within 3 days, right, Yuna? Within 3 or 4 days, she said, okay, I got the balance with it. I was like, wow, this woman is really good. And then the following month, when she wanted to start a new business, she said, I want to get 3 locations. I don't understand exactly what that business model is. 70K. And then she did it in 2 weeks. I was like, amazing, right? And after that, she secured the Women's Day project in Putrajaya, right? Under Ikram, isn't it? And from there, she pulled in some of the people in our community also and gave them visibility. And that really helped a lot of people in connections. For example, this is Chef Rosila. She's from Singapore. So when Yuna invited her to the Women's Day event in Putrajaya earlier this March, Chef Rosila had people from Malaysia who are interested to buy her products, interested to start a bakery alliance, academy, learn from her academy and all that. So she started reach out to new markets, right?
No, one thing I noticed about why, because at the fun part, we already said the SOP in our culture, and then Yuna understood it. So she had that very giving mindset to help others in the community to be successful. She can just put herself up front, her own business, and say, oh, this is my business is great, you must invest in me. But she actually she didn't even speak at that event. She gave airtime to other people to speak. So I think that is the importance of having a very good culture. When you have very good culture in your community, then you think of others besides yourself. And that's how your business grows, actually, helping people in the community versus just myself.
Yes. This I'm sharing with you the success stories, but later on I'll share with you what needs to be put inside the communities when you want to build your own community. So this is the result, okay? Because Yuna had that mindset of, okay, I want to give platform to all these other speakers, and she put in the women in our community like Chef Rosila from Singapore, and Chef Noraisha. Sorry, not Noraisha, the amazing potion master. She's a essential oil specialist, And she also gave some education talk on essential oils and health and well-being to the women, and that's where her visibility as a Singaporean got promoted.
And Noraja has come a long way, because when we first met her, she's very product based. I mean, just a product, just earn very small margin. But when we did her packaging with her, tell her, what you need to do step by step, and then she followed it. Now she's not only product, she has education. She's actually having, not, even though she's not very computer literate, but she's having her own webinars.
Oh
online,
my God! You know, I used to. I don't know, Noraisha. Maybe you, if you wanna share, also can. When I first met Noraisha, I asked her, "You create your PowerPoint." Don't know how to do PowerPoint. She doesn't know how to do Microsoft PowerPoint. And now she has online, Zoom meetings lah, and then
and it's chargeable. It's not free.
And it can be done from offline, right? Maybe unmute Noraisha. Correct, Noraisha.
Noraisha, share sikit.
Noraisha sikit.
Yes. Hi. Yes. Hi, everybody. What happened was, it's all because I was in Murshidah in another business platform, and a lot of everybody is we work together, like knowing each other's strengths. So, and I'm short-handed in my because I was not a PowerPoint literate when I was in school. I did not encounter that. So I'm just thankful that I had like my cousins and my students who are willing to help me out with PowerPoint, and what they help me is they just organize here for me. And a lot of time I say, sis, you get a compliment for your PowerPoint, and then you say, it's not my content, Waka, it's yours. But the way the youngsters do nowadays is really amazing work. So that's what I'm really grateful. It's a lot about helping one another, and I didn't realize that most of my students and are the one that is actually supporting me to see me there flourishing. And they say, Kak, never mind, Kak, you need to be a digital literate, we can help you all that. And I'm just thankful when I'm with Murshidah, a lot of our group were all who are computer literate, and we really help one another with no complaints. To me, that is one of the amazing things that could happen to each other, because it's really about helping one another with no complaint. Like, tak kisahlah kalau you tak pandai komputer, tapi boleh cakap kan. So it's really more on complimenting one. And Murshidah is the one who allowed me to be in a platform where I'm a director of a platform, right, Murshidah? And then I did a presentation for the whole platform. That's how Murshidah raised me up. That's how I really appreciate Murshidah for that.
I know this is just the tip of your leadership, because I remember you from way back. You couldn't even speak properly. You were shy, speaking in public. Now she's leading thousands of people, in teaching people, and she's teaching people to become like her, to do massage and all that. And now she's doing it. She pivoted very fast. She do it virtually. Her classes, even though you cannot go out and teach people physically how to massage, she's teaching people virtually. She's starting Zoom calls, and her Zoom calls are people from all over the world. I noticed, right? It's amazing. Congratulations. Yes. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go on. I acknowledge Noraisha, Yuna also for being very active also right from the beginning. All right. Now, these are some of the things that also came out from community, right? We want to celebrate successes. So I picked this out. Somebody got in 2K sales in 1 week. So yay. So I was like, we celebrate. When somebody succeeds in a community, everybody celebrates.
No
what
jealousy,
I realized, like when I do office politics training and all that, right? When somebody is successful, other people jealous. And then there's something that happens behind the back trying to sabotage. That is not a team. Nothing is going to work. Everybody's going to get hungry. They're going to fight for scraps. And who's going to make money? The top people. And who doesn't care less about what's going at the bottom, and as long as they make the money, right? So it cannot succeed in a successful team or organization. It has to be a very collective work effort, and people make money, they celebrate. If somebody is down, okay, what did you do that was wrong? Let's fix it, How can we help you, right? So this also the other things, like, this is from, I think it's from Chef Rosilla, right? She got a workshop, she's got one student coming in from Germany, so taking it pivot. So during this period, we aim to create even more money, in fact, you know, and do more good. And this period alone, instead of one beneficiary group, I managed to support two because of the business transactions that came in, right? So this is why we love coaching conscious entrepreneurs, right? They are there for the profits, but the profits has a good reason why they need a profit.
And when you have good cause, good intention, a lot of opportunities will come, including this kind of media coverage. Media will come and look for you to share your story because you have a very compelling and very good story.
So this was me in HuffPost Live, because at that time, you know, I was advocating tolerance, hijab, understanding, because in America there was a lot of hate against women who wear hijab. So they interviewed me regarding Singapore, Malaysia, you know, how is it different from there? Because the people in Canada and America was like, oh, it's so tough. They've been bullied on the street. They've been violence and all that, you know. So we were saying like, you look over here, police women also wear, you know, doctors also wear, you know. So it's like it's a whole different sharing perspective. But why I share this is because when there's a visibility, you know, when you have visibility in your own target market, you don't have to become celebrity, because some people want to become famous. They think they make a lot of money. We know famous people who are broke. Okay, so they may have 200,000 followers on Instagram, but they're asking me for how can I create money out of all this, right? So it's not about that. You may have 200 people in your followers, you may have 10 people in your community, but because of this, you can generate income, right, from this community. That's where it becomes successful, right? So for me here, I look around for people who they have a story, they have a good intention in their business. And for me, because of my experience also in media, I would like to, you know, nominate people to be on in the media, as long as, you know, their story is something different compared to others, right? Like for us, like Zeal and I, because of our visibility also online, this was during 2018 elections time. Just before the election, they actually interviewed us to ask us about the kind of leaders that are needed in this country, you know. And then also on talking about social enterprise, because we believe to generate and grow economies, it has to be through businesses that actually do good. So you are helping all sides of the economy and environment, you know. You are not just like show sendiri lah, everything is all about me, you know, everything looks good, I'm rich, look at my house, look at my lifestyle and all that. It is all about through your business. You can have all that nice lifestyle, but you are actually contributing. You are helping the environment. You are actually helping people out of poverty.
What was amazing about this interview was because we did not pitch to media to feature us, and we didn't send any letters. And if we always get this kind of invitation, if we ask them, how do you know about us? We're not very active in sending letters to media, but they said they actually found us online. You know, because we are very visible online, all the social medias, and then they found us on there. So that's why we tell our community members that you, no matter how shy you are, you must find your way to be visible online. Even I'm an introvert, I don't like to be in front of videos, but because I told myself it's important, it's not about me, it's about the message, it's about helping others. I forced myself at the beginning to be in front of the camera, but now it becomes second hand already.
Second nature. And he's very good at it also. And people call him to be on TV as well, you know. So even introverts can. So like this was women's empowerment talk with Dr. Sheikh. I did back then, and then this year we were in Penang in January. Yuna knows about this. We were given the Green Project Management Award under the Global Green Project Management for our work with refugees. And Brands for Good, if Trina, you know about Glenn, right? Brands for Good is an award we received last year for community development and business model.
Let me share one. We were actually quite shocked because what we did was we did not apply for business model. We just applied for community impact. But when we pitched to the judges, they saw that our business model actually works because we actually helping so many people, and the effort is so sustainable where other people gave up, but we still sustained, and they gave us put us under the award of business model. And then we know, then our business model works.
Because honestly, when we attended a lot of theory-based seminars about social enterprise and all that, they say our business model cannot work. But we said like, but we're having impact, what, you know, we help people out of poverty, what, before poor, now okay, what, you know, but we said, never mind lah, just do lah, you know, and then after that, it just, we got recognized, thank God, for Brands for Good, right? And then this is Andrew Chow, also gave me under the marketing Institute of Singapore, won the personal brand award. And I found that one thing very interesting, that's why I also want all the entrepreneurs in our community, the conscious entrepreneurs, to also work on their personal brands, because sometimes they are very shy, they are good-hearted people, want to help others, want to save environment, but they don't want to show their face. For me, I find that, you know, you want to show only your business. You know, some people, like, you know, they can take your business and then push you out, and then your whole purpose is not gone. So as long as you have a strong personal brand, no matter what business you do, maybe you pivot, you say, oh yeah, this kind of business cannot work anymore in this kind of industry, I can do this instead, you know. But because of your personal brand, strong personal brand, you can be doing any business and people will know you for what you stand for. I see, for example, in Singapore, who? Eileen Chew. I see whether Eileen can come on our platform also and do some sharing. She is an amazing social entrepreneur as well. And she has a very strong personal brand. You know, I knew her for quite some time already, doing in the women's group. I invited her for our talk that time in Malaysia, in Singapore, when I organized the Modest Fashion Show, right? And 77th Street is no longer, but because of a strong personal brand, whatever business, whether it's Korean barbecue lah, doing mask lah, or whatever, people know her, people know what she stands for, people respect her. And that is because of a personal brand. If she was hiding under 77th Street and nobody knows who she is, the owner behind it, the impact would not be as successful, right? Because of that. So that's why I highly recommend that you also work on your own personal brand. And some of you met my friend Holly. I'm going to invite more of these ladies on our platform as well. I'm part of this community, the Queens program, organized by Gina Devi. This is my Gina Devi. She teach me on how to be a queen, right? Because to get into this platform, right, to get this level of coaching academy is not easy. It is one thing, you need to earn a certain X amount of dollars, at least 10,000 US dollars minimum every month, as a coach, as a business owner. And also they will also interview you before you get in, because the impact that you are creating in your community is very big. And she spends a lot of time with us on and coaching us on our own business models, on our structures, on our cultures, mindset, and all that. So I'm very proud to be in this community, and some of them are excited also to talk to you ladies in the family leadership to share.
The lady coming next week.
Next week, you know about Holly? Holly was an abused, she shared already, so I can show already. She used to be abused a child, and after that she got into two abusive marriages. A lot of the ladies were crying, you know, when they were listening to her. But what she did now she is, because of putting in power into her own self, she is now running a multi-million-dollar coaching business. She helps women to come out of bad relationships because she has gone through it. She helps people be more visible online, because she used to be an introvert, used to be like, you know, very shy and lacking confidence, low self-esteem, eating disorder, what have it, all those things. And now she is an actress and a model. So she is teaching women how to be visible online. So those of you in the who come into the premium level, I'm offering this 90 minute session with Holly as well. Okay. Now this coming week is Marie Claire. Marie Claire is somebody who is she was discarded at 15 years old. When she was 15, she was pregnant, and then in Haiti, it's considered a very bad thing if you're teenage pregnancy. And then her mother sent her to US, and she went into a missionary school. Is it like nunnery? I don't know what they call it. Nun, convent. I don't know what. Yeah. So she went there. She delivered her baby who was autistic, and she faced a lot of challenges. She couldn't even speak English. Now she's running an online e-commerce skincare business. She just made about 100,000 last month. So all of these women, all of us, right, when COVID-19 came, right, we huddled together, and Gina was saying, don't listen to the news. Just take care of yourself.
Don't share negative news.
Don't watch negative news. Just take care of your health. Make sure like you don't do crazy things like go outside with no mask and then go into like, you know, crowded areas. You work on your business online and focus on your goals. Pivot what you need to do, but your goal of your income is not going to change. And you know what? None of us in the group actually lost money.
Yeah.
In fact, they all grew. The money was like, somebody, Shane is not here. Her highest income was 100,000 US a month. She runs an e-commerce business as well. And she said that COVID-19 month, she was earning 400,000, right? And I believe it is all about community, the energy around your community. If your community is all about, hey, this one, don't trust this, or this government here, government not giving, this, or this, you know, they get so negative, right?
Yeah.
You are not going to make money.
Yeah.
Even though the money is right in front of you, God says, yeah, you want, or you don't want, okay, take back, see who wants. Yeah, go to somebody else. You know what I mean? So I believe that community, the energy and around the community is so important.
Yeah.
And this has to be instilled in your SOPs as well.
That's why one of the reasons why we created Live a Legacy, to have that positive community, because we saw so many negative community out there. And then when we start to enter the community, we face a lot of challenges. And we said, okay, never, enough is enough. We actually have to create our own community with our own SOP to make it right.
Yes.
That's what we did.
Yeah, and we have people who back us and also give us advice. You know, we are indirect communication with Kane and Alicia Minkus. They are the #1 global business coaches. They're based in America right now, but Alicia is Italian. And Kane is actually a direct mentee of Richard Branson. So we try to tap as much knowledge from them as possible, you know. And Kevin Harrington, also we had personal time with him when he was in Singapore twice, right? We learned to pitch. So that's where we fine tune our pitching skills, and we are teaching people in our community also on how to pitch, especially if you are looking for investors, partners, JV partners, clients, and all that. Yeah? And in Malaysia, these are our partners and our consultants, Baya Bumi. They give consultation on available grants, how to set up Sediran Berhad. So if any of you Singaporeans want to start in Malaysia, we recommend you talk to them as well. They also know the available, like, you know, all the new grants that came out. They will
one thing about them, they are one-stop center where they can advise you on different levels of how to grow your company, how to recruit the people, how to manage your company. And like during the COVID period, they keep sending us like, oh, what is the available grant? But we don't know. We don't have time to look for it. But they actually send us, oh, the government is offering this money, 3,000, whatever. Then you actually can apply for it. So that's one of the advantages of having very good partners who are very in tune with company setup and company growth and linked to the government, so then they can know what is happening, what's the updated thing.
Yes. Okay. Then Azrael is also one of our consultants on branding, but this is more company branding. He focuses on purpose-driven brands. So as you grow your business, or if you come up with your own product, you want to brand that product, he is a very good person to be able to coach you. And we will book him on the 2nd because we did one training already with Azrael. On branding. Okay, so branding we have also IT now. Dennis, I will show Dennis and Craig in a bit. Okay, now this part I want to talk about is expediting your success through the power of community, right? Community is so important. Different areas of your business and your community is not you all sell to each other. No, your community is people who, okay, if you start your own community, they could be your clients, your tribe, people who will buy from you, all right? But what you want to do is in your community, you don't make them buy from each other necessarily. Not hustle, but they can buy. If let's say, oh, I need her skincare, I love it, buy, it's okay, fine. But you don't like, hey, my skincare is very good, you better buy, I see your eye bags teruk. So all these things is not allowed in a community, okay? So get that right, the kind of culture that you must instill in your community. And I tried this last 2 months. I worked on two. One is the Indonesian community, because my helper is Indonesian, my part-time helper. So when COVID-19 happened, I was very worried about her. She said, yeah, she couldn't pay rent and all that, but she's like very humble. She said, no food is okay. I can always fast. She said that, you know. So my heart went out to her. So I wanted to help her, and I asked her to go and collect a few more people who are in need, and that will be her community. Another low income one is Yusra. Yusra is my Yemeni refugee. also instilled a kind of certain culture I wanted her to do. And now she says like, oh my God, you know, she's getting more abundance. The people in her community are, you know, there a lot of things are solved. Like they can go to the doctor, they get dialysis treatment, they get food, they get milk, they get hearing aids and all that. So I'm going to share with you how to make it successful in your own communities, because I know some of you here are building communities as well. Who are your clients? Yeah. So why the power of community? Very important, because at least your people will have a sense of belonging. Yeah, they can make friends with other people who have the same mindset, the same intention. It's also good for your professional growth, personal growth as well. You get mutual support and also leadership opportunities in a community. Like I was like Noraisha shared just now. We give people inside there the opportunity to lead their own people or lead certain aspects of the community, right? So that gives them a sense of leadership and practice their leadership skills. They have access to specific knowledge. Yeah. For us, it is more on business and conscious business development, and also business building, yeah, co-marketing and cross-selling. So this is what community does. That means two people, different businesses, you refer business to each other, you co-promote. That means you share on your Instagram, oh, my friend is having this event, please go to her place, you know. So all this helps each other, giving visibility to each other.
One thing I want to add is the most important is when, as a community, right, whatever happens in the world, it can be a pandemic, it can be a financial crisis or economic collapse, but if you have a very good community, you all can help each other. When you are alone, you are subject to the elements, but when you have a community, you can help each other. Like for us, we even have a dream of having our own land in the future, where we have our own plant station, we have our own, we grow our own plants and all this, and we have our community members there to be there. So anybody can opt to be there if they want, they choose to be there, you know.
We are already in the works of planning that as well. So very important to have a community. And I noticed the people who always call me, right? I got calls from refugees. I don't know how they got my number, but they messaged me and said, oh, I'm in trouble, I can't pay rent, my children has no meal. And then I always ask them, who's your community leader? And then they say, no, we don't have one. And that is why they're always like that. So I will always refer them, okay, connect to the nearest person. I will, the thing is, we know who is the community leader from different areas. Connect to this person will bring you into the community. Once they get into the community, that's where the support is easier. Otherwise, they're alone, they're frantic. Oh, my business is down. Oh, my husband lost work. Oh, I can't pay rent. Oh, my children run out of milk. You know, so all of these things, if you are alone, you will struggle. Yeah. And also, SOPs, you must always instill this abundance mindset, shared values, believe in the we. Contribution, always have high positive vibes. So in our culture, so when people come into our community, we have orientation. And that's where we have certain things like no excuses policy. You're not allowed to say anything. When somebody is successful, celebrate together. Don't get jealous. You know, like I've had some people in the past when somebody posts something, oh, my business grew. You know, I'm from this healthcare company Then somebody say, hey, how come people buy from her? You know, my product is better. You know, that sort of thing. So it's not a very nice environment when within the community people are jealous of each other. So instill a culture of positivity, right? So in your SOPs, when I work with the coaching clients, those of you who are in the community, you can choose our SOPs and apply it into your own as well. Okay, but you must have all of these things.
Even though you are, you have different, you are in the same business, you are selling the same kind of health product. You don't have to compete with each other. You are celebrate their success. If they are successful, you celebrate, and you never know in the future they might collaborate.
Even if you sell the same product, you have both individual personal brands. So we always see there's no competition in the world, right? Because if you focus on your personal brand, people buy from you because of certain offers that you give. All right, people, it's what you stand for, and your tribe will follow you no matter what, right? So that is all about you creating your own community and your tribe, and what value you are giving to your tribe, and the tribe will resonate with your message. If they don't resonate, they will not join you. And it's okay, because there's 7 billion people in the world, more than enough. Okay, so successful communities, and this is what I learned long time ago in university when I did sociology, I did anthropology also, I studied about social human systems, social systems and all that. But after that, now I start to apply, right? Because at that time it's just theory. Okay, this is under the social work model, social action model. It is key to socio-political empowerment for work with oppressed groups, communities, and organizations, right? The model strives to reallocate socio-political power so that the disenfranchised citizens can access opportunities and resources of society and in turn bring meaningful ways to contribute to society. Okay, but what is important is this, because I apply this also in business organizations, yeah, collaboration, partnership, alliances, development and action plans, and it can be used in an ecosystem perspective. So within that community itself, you must have this kind of practice inside the culture. And then this is my case study lah, but I will do some more and get some more case study. So this one is all within 1 month. When COVID-19 happened, this is my helper. She will appear in the news. I already got her in the media coverage already. So she will be talking on behalf of her people. And yesterday I caught up with her. She said, oh, everything is good now, because what I told them right from the beginning, when she told me, this person is poor, this person is poor, this person asking for this person asking for this person lost job, this person got OKU child, not all the cannot pay rent, got handicapped child and all that. So I said, not all of you come together, all right? You cannot meet in person, you can meet online, all right? But they all have to set up one WhatsApp group. And what they have to say is they have to put in how many people in the family, what are their needs, all right? So if there are small families, 2 people, and that's more than enough. What is you need to do? Some shared resources. What do you have already? Somebody who doesn't have enough food, make sure that everybody or any extras share, pass it to them. Nobody goes hungry inside the community, all right? And whoever can work, because there are some inside there that they manage to get some work, cleaning cars or office cleaners all cannot go already. Those house cleaners all cannot go already. But if they anything that they can offer in terms of cleaning on the outside, that they can help, get any jobs, pull that together during this time and make sure that you see who needs the money, money. And then at the same time, what I did with Rose, because I appointed her as the community leader, she has access to the outside world, right? Like me lah, and I have access to some more outside world, right? And said, okay, this person, we need about this amount because somebody is going to get evicted, some of this. So when she says this, I share with other external communities of mine. We got we got a lawyer who helped a case of eviction, almost getting evicted, but in the end the landlord say, okay, never mind, can stay on for next few months until agreement comes lah, So if not money, it can come in form of service, like a lawyer who came in, and then after that, sharing of resources, shared resources, highlighting causes, and then money coming in, because at that time when I share, or through our members membership also, I can fund some of their needs, right? So I give money to her, and then they start making, and they are very accountable, show me the receipts, everything, like what they spend on and why they need to do this. So after that, it was like through that, things happen positively. And I told her, first thing, don't fight over money, don't fight over food, don't make sure nobody gets jealous when you see somebody has money and all that, make sure you all work together in a team, because once you start fighting, you will all become poor. I said, you sure guarantee will be poor.
All the things will start coming.
Stop coming.
People won't help.
People won't help. So, and this is for the Indonesian community. So the same thing that I work with the Yamani refugees. Yamani community leader Yusra, but she doesn't look at any country. She doesn't care about religion, about all that. As long as somebody is poor, she helps everybody. Okay, so successful communities, they have this, they have that production, distribution, consumption model. So if let's say they are really poor, so they do need some funds from outside, like the Indonesian community. Initially, what we did was we injected food first. I got my friend from Scones Canteen deliver food. All right. So food. After that, we got them money. Yeah. For groceries, and then after that, no, we got groceries first. Groceries. So stock kitchen, and then after that, pump money so that more people can come out, like any eviction or any potential loss of income. You know, some funds coming in. So you need that, and then after that, you need to sustain it. Let's say who in there can grow the money, who in there can do something to make sure that, you know, that everybody benefits from that, right? So yeah, so there must be a way of making a living. Yeah. And then socialization. No community can survive if there's no continuation. So this is sustainability lah, right? How to make it sustainable. Social control. This is where your SOPs must come in. Yeah. If you see my my community, because we don't go into this production, distribution, consumption. For us business owners, what is our production, distribution, consumption? It is our context. It is our knowledge. It is our networks. Yeah. So this helps you sustain your business. Maybe some of you need money injection, but your business model must be proper lah. If you don't have a proper business model, nobody wants to give you money also. All right. So this pumping of funds, who can we refer to? Whether it is banks, whether it's government, whether it is individual investors. Yeah. So,
one of the things that we learn from our partners as well, we learn from Dennis, who is our online platform partner. So what she shared with us is everybody in they have their own database, their own networks. And some of your networks you already like sort of depleted, where you cannot sell to them anymore. They won't buy from you. Instead of just discarding this network, these names, why not you partner with somebody else, joint venture with somebody else? Then you can cross-sell each other and still make money. For example, things that you customer will not buy from you, they might want to buy from your other partner that you partner with. So you actually can cross-sell and give each other referral fees.
Yeah.
That's how you actually create a very good ecosystem of a community where you support each other versus just me alone, you know?
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So yeah, and you need social control. Okay. For me, high vibe is very important. SOPs are important. Social control is important. But make it empowering. Don't social control in terms of you making people feel oppressed, more oppressed. Yeah. That one. You know, you've seen some societies where they control people through oppression. After a certain time, when you know, human beings, after a certain time they will rebel. Okay, so you must make sure that mouths are fed, stomachs are full, people are happy. But in order for you to do this, there must be a social control. Like for us, it's like you know, you celebrate everybody's success. You don't get jealous, like you don't go and talk bad about others. When you talk about people behind their backs, talk good, because that is the culture we want to instill, right? The abundance mindset.
When somebody does good, we all promote them. On our whatever channel we have, social media or whatever.
Yeah. So we promote one another, say good things about each other, you know. And then if it's we are also open to feedback. So if anything that is not, let's say you try somebody's cake and then they say, alamak, so too salty, you can give feedback, so that with the intention to improve, help the person improve the business. And always ask first whether can I give feedback or not, you know? Yeah, are you open to some feedback? So ask permission before you say, hey, you should put more salt inside your kueh, you know? So this kind of thing also we don't encourage. So we have a whole list of SOPs, but I won't share this, only the community members will get this. But okay, the other one is social participation, right? Social participation is, okay, it's possible for the first 3 functions to be done for or to the person in a community. So everybody participates. Because if there are sometimes you do something that's free rider. They don't contribute, bystander, look see only, then they are not really a part of community. Then suddenly ask for help. Can help me in my business. Then people like, hey, who are you? We don't recognize you. So we encourage social participation in communities, and mutual support, very important. Share the journey. And that's why we work with our members here. We want them to commit to at least 1 year, but we prefer if it's longer, right? Like people like Noraisha has been with me for many years, growing together. So mutual support better if it's longer, and grow your business. So this is Yusra. Yusra is my refugee community. I want to share this listing block. Mbok. We have our one of our members in the community who is working for Mbok, the company Mbok. So work with her company, and we distributed milk to the low income. The products are there. So happy. The refugees were so happy to get boxes of milk. At least they can, you know, it's their nutrition, and this is
they cannot
Yusra.
afford to buy themselves, but then people give to them.
They say, wow, this is expensive brand. So Yusra, this is Yusra. She started as a single mom, but I identify her as a leader because she was very giving. She always volunteered. She told me, you need any help, I speak English a little bit, you know. So yeah, until now, she told me that, you know, the people in her community, a few of them are already, she started building leaders inside, helping to take products from certain places, people from the outside who wants to give, and the people in her community are thriving. But I always told them this, because this happened the last 3 years of me working with her. Within the refugee community, the different countries fight with each other. Somali fight with Yemeni, in Syria. And then I said, look, we don't care who is what country, what Shia or Sunni or don't know what, you know, like all of you are refugees. You help one another, put all of these differences, politics, religion, whatever, put them aside. You come together as humans, and then you will see when you have that love and respect inside, then you will see they start to live happier, they less suspicion, they support one another. When somebody is down, they go and highlight. If they can help, they help. If they cannot help, they will highlight. Somebody can we get someone maybe from the outside to do some donation or whatever, you know. So this is what will thrive in a community, right? So things like this, we managed to get hearing aids for some people in a community as well, and you know, help this low income single mothers. Yeah. This one I just want to share a little bit, but this one I cannot show too long because this came from Charlie. Trina was there yesterday. But what I saw was the pandemic period is at least until 2021. So if you are still running your business the same way, you got to quickly pivot now. Get your stuff online. Start creating communities. Start creating your tribe. And do it now, all right? Because it will, this COVID period, and we don't know how long and what new things will start to come out. By 2021 is what they said will end. And then after that, there will be a new set of things, especially
say there could be financial crisis.
A lot of financial crisis, debts, and geopolitical stuff, right? I just shared this part because actually Charlie also shared this in his public webinar. So I'm just sharing this. What could happen, and high touch activities like in-face spa, nail services, all that is going to change. So you need to also pivot your business model if you are servicing in this line. All right. So what you need to build your community, very important, collaboration, the culture of collaboration. Conscious capitalism is the way to go. I believe this. I think for those of you who were with us 2 weeks ago, Glenn was on our platform sharing importance of conscious capitalism, right? And then your business also has to be sustainable in order for you to survive. If you don't have this, you have to be in a community that has people inside that are doing this, that they are actually protecting environment, climate issues, and closing income gaps. Yeah.
And then one of the things that I also learned is do not rely on one way only. For example, like if you say I just want to rely on online alone, is also not advisable, because later on you might need other sources, like even offline, like natural resources, you might need it. So you must have a very holistic approach to, you have online, but you also have offline, and you have a lot of other contingency method for you to go back if there's any plan B. For example, if the whole grid gets off, you know, then you have other options that you can do, you know.
That's right. That's right. Because a lot of people say, oh, now go all online. So they pump all their money into cryptos and online platforms, bitcoins. You may succeed now, but the thing is, we just don't know. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. So spread out a little bit lah. Also natural resources. Now we have people in our community. They're starting environment communities, like Nazir. Nazir said he wants to talk a little bit on, like, in the future on our platform to share with the community on creating a natural environment, in, you know, growing your own plants, growing your own food, and how to have that within your own community. Yeah. So this is what we do in our Live a Legacy platform. We help business owners, conscious business owners like you, to create a conscious community and also succeed in your own conscious business. So first thing, minimum must earn, please lah, $5,000 US. Okay. If you are not earning, never mind, keep pivoting, go for it, but keep that goal in mind. Don't give up and don't stop. You know, the reason why people don't get to their income goals is they stop doing any business, and then they get depressed lah, eat potato chip, watch Netflix. You know, you can do it for a short period of time. Okay, how long are you going to be depressed and think about it? One day, okay, fine, take one day off, and then after that start again building your business. Because if you want to work on a sustainable business, unless your business is already earning 20-30K a month regularly, yeah, then it's okay. But if you are starting and you want to get to your 5 to 20K months, it was for me all a constant work and effort, working on my mindset, working on my business model, and talking to my clients, always engaging. All right. So first thing we do is we want you to talk to us and get your package going and start doing it, right? And after that, update us how much, even if it's 1,000, even if $500 you earn, do it. Share. We got to celebrate. Yeah. Group coaching, mentorship training. Yeah, like this one is all of our training. Mindset reprogramming, money mindset, very important. Because if your money beliefs is very small, you will only attract small money. Okay, so money mindset, grow your money mindset. Yeah. Business and abundance, the mindset that there's more than enough instead of limiting beliefs of everything. I always believe God is good. Yeah, I always believe in every challenge there's solutions, because I have gone through a lot of challenges also in my life, and you know, God always supports and gives me something. The answers will come, but it's like that mindset and that belief has to be there, right? And that's why this environment that we are having is we are creating the abundance mindset, yeah, of what is possible. Training, we do this lifestyle design retreat, manifest your dreams, personal branding training, yeah, for you if you're in the community. The other thing is visibility, offline and online through marketing. Okay, we have offline events when we all can go out again. We have offline, and then online is through our JV app. Some of you have attended our training on LinkedIn with Craig and Dennis, who are our partners. They are doing the software. They own a software development company, and they are actually building the software for us on this JV. Zeal will share with you in a bit. And those people who are our premium members, they get the sales and automation software given to them as well for 1 year that you can use to engage in your community and build your community at the same time, right? So this is the back end of the business finder.
This is the app. Okay, the app, when you log into the app or you download the app, this is what it looks like. You'll have different businesses categories. So when you click this category, there'll be different industries like F&B, health, and all this. So you can actually you have an option when you join our community, even in the middle package, you can actually list your business in this app. So this is our partner, Craig and Dennis business, our business, Live Legacy. Then other business also can be listed here. So people, when they want to find your business, they just have to click at the category, on the what category, then they can look at your business and they say, okay, I want to join venture with this person. So there's a function where you can actually have a joint venture. Then once you join, you can actually refer customers to them, or vice versa, and you can refer each other commissions or points.
Yeah. So that way, when you refer people, you don't have to do the work. You just refer, and then the person, of course, the person who delivers, they have to deliver.
And the beauty of this is because we were in communities or networking events where it's very offline, where you use a lot of manual, like you need to fill out forms to see who referred who. So you know, we want to track it, right? But because this is online, you can track everything online. Even you have to key in the data, upload the receipt. Immediately you will know how much transaction is being made, who referred who. So it's very easy. It's all tracked online.
For us, we are already on this platform. So whoever refers any business to us, whether online or offline, they get 10%. Okay, so how we help? We help with pitching. We help you to become award ready. We help with the branding, personal branding, and also company branding. Connecting with global contacts and networks. All right, and referral income. How you can earn income is through your own business, refer business, through investors. If people who want to invest also, you can. There are some people who just want to pump in their money, then get money. It's okay.
What we learn from our business consultant, so you also can use your business as a platform to get investors. For example, but the only way you can do is through private limited. Once you have a private limited company or Sedang Berhad, you can actually get people to invest in your company as shareholders, you know. So then that's another way that you can pump people to actually invest in your business. That's how you can actually make money as well. But a lot of us, we don't know this because we are not educated in this. So it's good to be in the platform where we can actually learn from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you get on to the platform? We have a silver package. This is the silver membership where it is yearly $299. This is all in US dollars for 1 month. And thank you again, Yuna, for doing this chart for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but monthly is $29. Yeah. So what we do is they get the app, they can online network and all that. But for you, if anybody doesn't have a business, if they are teenagers, we recommend them just come in here and then learn, refer people my business and then earn money.
Yeah.
But this is not recommended for business owners. If let's say you are looking to really grow a business, yeah, we recommend at least a gold member. Okay, the gold member, you get the business app listing, you get potential income cash. Right now, I'm offering a jumpstart coaching call for people who come in at the gold level, even if they pay monthly. But I have decided by end of May, no more personal coaching at all. It will only be for those people who pay in full, one coaching call, all right? And then after that, they just join in the activities, the webinars, the group coaching calls, yeah? But they also get this social impact model ideas, a group video promotion. We will do this for our gold members, yeah? Because I want to spend more time with my premium members and help them grow their business. I find that the jumpstart call is one thing, but sustaining. And I notice people actually grow and do it when they are regularly in contact with me. So I wanna really focus on the premium members to give them this. But if you come in gold, full payment $499, I will still do that jumpstart coaching call with you. But after May onwards, there will be no one-on-one coaching calls. It will just be a group coaching, and we'll decide on the date. Yeah. So this is the amount, monthly fee, because I've had this before where people come in monthly and then the following month they don't do the work, because I really want people to succeed. I don't want they come in and then they don't do the work and then they just pay $50 for nothing.
What we notice is, right, the whatever you do invest in yourself is a direct proportion to how much effort that you're gonna put in. You know, the more you invest, the more you will do the work. For example, like for us, we invested like almost 30,000 Singapore dollars in our mentors training. Then when you already invest that much, you have to do work. So that's what we did. We did a lot of training, working, learning, and we restructured our whole company to be where we are now. But people who are not willing to invest, you will see almost 100% of the time they will not do the work.
Yeah, and I noticed this like from even 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, people who joined us in all the old personal development, they are still where they are right now, and they say, "Wow, you and Murshidah." I say, "No lah, to us we just maintain lah, you know, like our growth." But they say like we've done so much, but asking them in their business, oh, they're still doing the same thing like more than 15 years ago. The income is also not even earning a good, still struggling. And then it's like, why? Because most of the time people are also looking for free. Everything they want free, they don't invest. So for me, it's like my goal to increase my income is also so I want to get higher level of mentorship. I've already set a goal for next year that I want to join Gina Devi's higher end packages. That was like almost 6-figure to go inside there. Like my current package is $20,000 US to get into the coaching with her for 1 year, right? And then the other one is really high end, but you have to also, again, by interview, because they want to see where you are in your business. And I want to go there, because once I put in the money, I find that, I got to make sure I succeed, you know? So we are not asking for like 20,000-30,000. We are just saying, for yourself, please put in $500 and at least work on this level, right? And then you get all the good stuff as well. But the premium is something I want to spend more time with these people, because these people investing a lot more. And this price is going to change by July. Right now it is one-on-one coaching, not once a month, but twice a month. Group coaching once a month. You get the sales and marketing automation platform, which comes with the website itself. There is even more that features that you can use. Okay, and then you get retreats. The retreat is one of them, is with Noraisha that I'm doing, and another one is for all men and women. Okay, so this is what we are offering when they come in the premium level. You get airtime at events, you get virtual office services in Kuala Lumpur, media appearance, a logo, Ariba membership. that comes with it. Yeah. So if anybody who comes in premium, pay in full, I'll give you a few options that you can also choose. Either the Ariba membership. Ariba is this. Ariba is ASEAN Responsible and Inclusive Business Alliance membership. You get either Ariba membership, or you get a consultation from Yuna, or consultation from Nurul, who does SOP. Yuna does customer service experience, or you can choose to learn how to
From
go
Holly,
on video from Holly. Okay. Yeah. And the other one is Atu also.
Yeah.
Atu also content, helping you with your content online. Yeah. So you can choose either one of these. If you want more, you can just pay additional for that. Yeah. So okay, this is Yuna with us in Singapore with Brands for Good People and Ariba.
So one of the things that we do for our members in the community, we always looking how to connect them. For example, people who are in Malaysia, they want to expand to Singapore, we connect them to our network in Singapore so that they can branch out there, and then people from Singapore wants to do business in Malaysia, or they want to be connected, we also do the connection as well. So that's the beauty of being in a community where all of us have the same mindset, where we want to add value to each other. It's not only us succeed, but we want to make sure that everybody in the community succeed as well. That's why we're always looking for that opportunity to add value to others.
Yeah. So, okay, some people said they want to go into premium. It's more expensive if you go by monthly. It's 230, but if it makes it easier for you, get in at least that 230 first, because after that you can pay the balance. As soon as possible. We always recommend try to pay the balance within 30 to 90 days.
Why we encourage premium, because we notice even ourselves and the people in our community that those who get one-to-one coaching, right, they go very fast. Like people like Yuna, people like Aisha, but those who are always on and off, sometimes they hear that, and then their business always stuck. They always trying to upgrade, but they can't, So, but that's why we really encourage one-to-one coaching, where this is where we provide during at the premium level.
Yeah. And I remember Yuna also at one time, a few times last year, in the middle of the night, message, can I talk? Oh, I got this challenge, blah, blah, blah. So this is something that right now I'm offering lah. I mean, in the future, I don't think I will be doing this, answering phone calls or giving one-on-one. Yeah, but right now, it's possible. Yeah, I still have the time. I still have the energy to do this one-on-one. So use the time if you come in now. Yeah, with me. All right, so leave a legacy, push the button. Okay, we'll talk about Dennis and Craig.
Yeah.
These are our partners from Canada.
I'm Dennis Wilson with Small Business Dream. We're so excited to welcome you to the Leave a Legacy Conscious Business Community. We work with Zeal Murshidah, and we basically just help anyone who has a dream of sort of doing good in the world and starting a business and having that business do good in the world, do better in their business. So we're sales and marketing automation experts. We help put software systems and processes in place to increase your sales and ensure your success.
Yeah.
We welcome you to the community.
It's the amazing thing is we actually met Dennis and Craig in Arizona last year, and we shared with them our social impact model, which they were so fascinated, because not many people do this kind of social impact model, and that's where they decided to join venture with us. If it's just about money, they don't need the money. They already a multi-million-dollar company, but because of the social impact that makes us very unique, they decided to actually join venture with us and do this, giving an amazing price for our members, where if you have to pay outside, you'll be paying tens of thousands for the whole system. But for our members, you're paying less than 10% of that.
So only our members will get this, So it's like, and this is the first time in Asia also for them, because they run a lot in North America, and it's been very successful. They have helped restaurants come out of challenges during COVID-19 because of the apps.
I want to share with you a bit, just take a bit of your time to share about the back-end system, which is amazing, right? So just share with you. Okay, so this is what they do. Dennis, the other one did not come out, so never mind. This is what they do. Actually, they help to create a whole sales funnel system. For example, like most of us, why we fail online, because we don't have a sales funnel. Right? We have very random, sometimes we post on social media or Facebook, but if Facebook decides to stop our account, then we lose all that database. But with your own CRM and your own system, all this database goes into your system. So how you do it, you must do as a funnel. right? For example, like how this Dennis and Craig is very smart. What happened was they relied a lot on offline when they started their business, but because of the COVID, they brainstormed and they said, how can we actually help people who are really struggling with in the COVID time? And they noticed a lot of restaurants are suffering, so they actually created a platform. They use their own platform to actually help restaurant owners who they actually they cannot get people to come and dine themselves, but they can do takeout. So they actually have their own platform, their own CRM where they can actually promote to their own customer and earn the profits versus just giving to the people who are like other platform like Grab and all this, and you give 30% of your profit, but you actually do your own deliveries, but you maintain that money for yourself, for your own company. So if you can see in this landing page, right, it's called a landing or sales page. You can see he has you can add a lot of things in the landing page, like this is the videos, and then people want to need buy now, then you will be able to pay online, and then they have some explanations of what the system is about, like ordering is it's exactly like Grab food and all that, but the only thing is you don't pay 30% to any company, it goes back to your own company, right? And then so they share about themselves, so you actually can create your own landing page through the system, right? I'm sorry I couldn't share the other data because it did not come out, but in a nutshell, that is how the system works. For the members in our community, we're actually giving them training based on this and how they can use the backend system and the CRM. For those in gold, you will get your business listed in the app, and you also, it comes together with a CRM. For those who are joined as a premium member, they get a level higher, which is the whole sales and automation system, where it comes together with the landing page and sales funnels like this one, and also a survey, amazing survey link where you can actually create surveys and get the target market that you want in your business. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Go to the next one.
I know Andrew I leave you as what? Okay, just see this one.
Okay.
What did they say in the chat? Well, we just look at the chat. Oh, Trina say, oh, amazing. Okay. I know Andrew Chow and Lin Chiu as well. Okay, awesome. All right.
Small world, right?
Small world lah. Huh? Singapore lagi small. Okay, go down. Go down. And okay, so for this time, it is here. Here straight. So the membership is actually contributing to our digital marketing classes. But then for this month, because of COVID-19, what I'm using it is to actually help with the food distribution and also specific needs, like milk, diapers, adult diapers for the refugees, that are in it. Because we don't randomly give because sometimes they don't need food. Sometimes we give Malay food, they don't eat Malay food, right? So we find out what exactly they need. Some need diapers, some need medication. So different people, different needs, So this is what we have been doing. And we are also welcoming the next feminine leadership meetup this coming Wednesday. So get on that one. The topic will be from shame to triumph.
Maybe share a bit of background of the speaker.
Yeah, I shared already just now about Marie Claire. Marie Claire used to be a abandoned teenager actually, and then she built her life up from zero, just like Holly. Those of you who heard about Holly, from an abusive relationship and with 3 small children, right? She started her life again from scratch, and now she showed her house. She lives by the beach now, very nice house and all that. And she's an actress and a model at over the age of 40. So she said a lot of things is her faith in God and her ability to tap into her own power. So this coming Wednesday, Marie Claire will be sharing her journey as well. Things that you can pick up, especially your friends who need some empowerment, bring them inside as well.
This platform is actually when you have people who are actually down, they are struggling, right? You can actually invite them. You never know, one thing that they learn or some kind of something that spark, they can actually take action and actually change their life. So actually it's a very good place to start. We're helping each other, where we actually giving them very good knowledge and content for them to get out from wherever they are.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so with that, do we have any questions
that you want to ask, or any sharing from any of the members? Want to share any of your aha moments or any success stories that you want to share with the group? Feel free.
Okay, may I share?
Yeah, can please.
Okay, the success story. Facing this challenge, yes, it's not my journey since last year, December, not smooth, because of The business that I have today is a new business after I attended the Manifest Dream with Zeal Murshidah. The business that I make money in 2 weeks is no longer in place because of I found that the business is not sustainable, and this is not my passion. But after I attended the Manifest My Dream, I discovered myself, I discovered my interest, and I found a very sustainable business. And then after that, in January, I designed the business model, and then developed the products, and it should be launched in March. However, COVID came into the pictures, so we unable to launch our products. So I really demotivated. Me and my team really demotivated at that. So no cents, no ringgit, no dollars and cents come into our company. However, and also face challenge in my health conditions. However, with this community, I really stay on. It really supports me, and during the periods of this COVID periods, we redesign our program, and then redesign our model, and that best fit to the new normal. Alhamdulillah, yesterday we just received an invitation from University National Malaysia to be the top 20 model to be developed and to be the models of business models. So actually we are not expect that happened to us. We were invited last time to present. Actually, we just joined the presentations because we know that we will not win because of we don't have any sales yet. But the models got attentions from the panels, and the panels forward our models into the university. And last 2 weeks we got invitations to be interviewed. So my team attended the interview, shared the presentation, shared the business model. And yesterday we received good news that they would like to invite us to be their models. So this is the things that we really during this very demotivated time. I still remember when we have discussions with Murshidah. Murshidah told me not to think the negative part, just look into the opportunity, just optimize the platform. So we really put back our mind how to do it, how to break, how to get the idea. And Alhamdulillah, not only University National Malaysia, the most known Malaysians Sifu FPS also vet through our business model, and then also got the we need to say that the review from him, and he said that our model is really good model first in Malaysia. So this is actually the community that's really support us. Actually, we will not forget you. Where we started our business, where we start our passions, and I still remember that Michelle said, just go for it. Our passion in kids educations in the futures, and Alhamdulillah, even though I'm not visible in the 2 months, I got invitations from one NGOs, a very large NGOs in Malaysia, Ikram, to visible to send should be alive. However, I'm not able to do the live because of my health. So they asked me to send presentations about the kids' education in Ramadan, about the belief system. So my kids have also changed in this journey as well. They are also grow. Before this, they're really shy in the videos. They don't want to make any video recording. But today, because of they understand the belief system on themselves, they talk about what they know. And Alhamdulillah, later after the presentations of during their media, I will share in our group how my kids today can also do the recording. And on this 15, I got invitation from Sustainable Network to talk about chemical hazard in food. Also, at the beginning, I would like to decline this invitation because of the health issues. However, the Secretary General really want me to do recording, to speak on it. And then I think that this is when we give, God unexpectedly give it. That's why I really believe in what you teach me, that we must give. We must give first.
Yeah.
And then we will receive it later.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I talk about law of giving this coming Thursday at Holly's platform. If you can join in the seminar as well. Holly James. Most of her context, I mean, her community is North Americans, but you can also join in. It is on putting in the law of giving in action in your business, because the law of giving says the more you give, the more you will receive, right? But if it's incorporated in your business model, can you imagine the strength of that? So congratulations, Yuna. I think this is just the beginning of law of giving in action. There will be a lot more.
Don't forget about us when we become a multi-million-dollar company.
Yeah. Remember us, and then also the effect. The thing about this, when the energy you align into your business, it also comes out with the people around you, your family members first. You know, that is very important. And then your neighbors, your friends, and the kind of people that will come into your circle will also transform. Yeah, it's very amazing, but very important to set in the right culture of the community. Okay, thank you, Yuna. Okay, Trina, you put up your hand, is it just now? Was it? Oh, clap or raise hand.
Yeah, the product of Live Legacy.
Yeah.
I can say that our company is the product of Live Legacy. That's why we will not forget. We will really support it.
Yeah, doa for us. Very important to doa.
Yeah,
Pray for us. Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
anything else?
Anybody else wants to share anything? Any questions? Any aha? Any whatever? Ding ding ding. Aslina. Oh, Aslina, you can type if your mic doesn't work. You want to share, is it, Noraisha? Tak. Tak dengar.
Nak share, okay.
Oh, okay. Just unmute yourself. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. She asking permission.
Okay, I want to share because what happened during the COVID and especially during this Ramadan, I was like on the verge of deciding about the COVID part is about the portion that everybody asked me to do portion for COVID, right? So what happened was when I actually set the intention to do the COVID portion, and then after that they decided to change the name. They don't want to put COVID later. Be called for, right? So we actually packaged a COVID package on a giveaway package.
Wow.
To give to those who really need and those frontliners that actually do not know about essential oil, but they really need it to up their immune system. So I decided to have the intention to do the potion. So I actually invested for and then asked our entrepreneur friend, which is Taro, she's not here, and asked her that would it be good to because her mom is a barakah. So I actually think about a barakah concept. So her mom is and also a nurse, and she's an elderly. So so can I use her mom's name to do this giving under upon her? So it's a win-win where her mom will get the doa and the benefit, and I will just pump in the cash flow on that. And then the intention is for COVID frontliners. So I actually just decided, okay, do it just plus. Amazingly, what happened when I actually created my online training on feelings, which is actually a 3 session, which is actually a paid session. I actually get a full house on it. And the money that I actually found was collected, and I said that money collected again will be on the rolling mode. Amazingly, I actually managed to do 2 runs and rounds that I can actually have for the frontliners, right? Buy bottle and everything, the potion, everything. It actually can sustain. So it's beautiful actually, and I think it's the power of how it's not just faith, it's actually how we like Kak Rose and me, we have that sisterly bonding, and then we always like pray for each other. Okay, Aisha, don't forget this doa, okay Kak, okay, no, you dah baca belum dah baca, okay. So it's actually a lot of motivation on that note, and when she agreed to my intention to help, and it's that amazingly the abundance just come, and my coaching on essential oil, a lot of people is now asking, Kak Aisha, are you doing coaching or are you doing group training on Zoom? So I'm actually getting both now at the same time, unexpectedly.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Keep growing your business. Congratulations. Yeah, actually, this is the time where you should thrive because people need your service, especially in health and wellness. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Noraisha. Post the takeaways inside the group also, yeah? Okay, so anybody else? Any other last questions? Anything? Sharing ke? Yeah?
Kalau there's not, then
Yeah.
let's take a group photo.
Okay. Let's take okay. Trina, are you on? There, come. Let's take a group photo.
Okay,
Yeah.
group photo. Okay.
Okay, come.
Samantha, join us. Do you want to?
There you are, Samantha.
Aslina, you want to?
Aslina. Hi, nice to meet you. Dapat jumpa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me try to take the picture with the camera. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me try to see whether it works or not. The camera is okay. Sedap.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. So, if you have any other questions or things that you want to connect with, ask me. You can WhatsApp me. You have me on the contacts, right?
Yep.
Okay. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Have a good day.
Selamat berpuasa.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Bye bye. Your mother okay?